Hello, my name is Terry Hodgkinson, and welcome to Meditation Basics for the Inner and Outer You. Today's session, Cultivate Your Inner Sanctuary. Continuing with your journey into meditation each and every day is benefiting you in multiple ways. Go ahead now, take a nice long and deep breath inward, bringing it all the way down to your lower stomach. Holding that breath in, then releasing it totally and completely. That's right. Breathing is essential to helping the state of mind be clear. As you breathe, you relax your body. As you breathe, you clear your mind. Take another long and deep breath in now. Holding, then releasing fully, completely. That's right. One more time now. Breathing in deeply, fully, a little more. Holding, relaxing and letting that breath go now fully and completely. Find yourself relaxing into a nice, peaceful inner state. This meditation helps you to create a place within yourself where you feel safe and connect with your own innate inner wisdom. Use it often until you can go at will to your inner sanctuary. It is a wonderful resource and a great place to go before you make major choices in your life. See yourself standing in front of yourself. Imagine yourself getting smaller and smaller. You are so tiny that you can easily float upward and fly. You fly towards your forehead, and you walk directly into an opening right in the middle of your forehead. You stand there for a moment, and then leap off into space, flying downward toward the very center of your being. The ride is exhilarating. You laugh with joy. As you reach the core of your being, you find a very special place. It is your inner sanctuary. It is a place of peace, full of wisdom, where you can connect with yourself, recharge your spirit, and bask in the unconditional love that is the essence of who and what you really are. You spend time there becoming familiar with your inner sanctuary. It can feel like a real place within you, or simply a feeling. Decorate it. Fill it with whatever pleases you. Mountains and streams, a fireplace, maybe an overstuffed, comfortable chair. Fill it with lots of things, or nothing at all. This is a place where you can connect with yourself and your own inner wisdom. To help you access that wisdom, you can create a library or a talking computer. You can fill your sanctuary with other people or beings that can help you. Take some time and connect. Allow yourself to be filled with this magic and wonder that fills your sanctuary. Come here often. Take a few deep breaths now, and take a moment to relax deeply into your inner sanctuary. Now let's take a walk along the beach. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining brightly, and the sky has large, puffy cumulus clouds floating across it. The sand feels warm underneath your feet, and that warmth begins to move up through your feet, warming the rest of your body. The sound of waves as they fall and break along the shoreline brings tranquility through your ears and to your mind. You hear the cry of seagulls flying overhead, from time to time searching for where their next snack might be. Up ahead, you notice something large off to the side of the beach, and you wonder what that might be. It seems to extend fairly high into the air. It soon leaves your mind as you once again look out to the ocean and marvel at the vastness of the blue body of water. Continuing a leisurely stroll along the beach, noticing how peaceful things are. You don't have to worry about anything. No appointments, no phone, no priorities at this time. Only you, the beach, the ocean, the sun, the fresh air, the tinge of sea salt that you can almost taste in the back of your mouth. After a little while longer, you notice the thing that you noticed before. You are closer to it now, and it's easy to see. It's a large hill, all made of sand. Its base is very wide, and it climbs high, at least a few stories tall. It seems funny to you to see it on the beach, and you wonder what purpose could it possibly have. You continue to walk, getting closer and closer, until you are now right up alongside the bottom of it. You arc your head back to see how high it is. It goes on and on, but you can see the top. All of a sudden, a thought comes to your mind to climb the sandy hill and to see what's at the top. Then you laugh at yourself, and in your head, you hear something that you have said many times before. Oh, that's for kids. You turn and start to continue your stroll along the beach, but only make it a short ways before you once again stop, turn around, and look back at that hill. For some reason, which you are unsure of at this time, you feel compelled to climb the hill. There is something deep inside of you that beckons you to see what is at the top, as if something was there waiting for you to discover up there. All you need to do is put a little effort into getting up there. Then your critical mind kicks in and says, "Don't be silly. There is only sand up there and nothing else. You would climb it for nothing." Then another more playful side of you says, "Often in life, it's rewarding to try new things, even if you don't know what to expect. It's okay to discover what you can. How else would humans have found out such amazing things, like that the Earth circles around the sun? Dinosaurs once walked the Earth. Discovery of penicillin, DNA, or the great G minor in Mozart's 40th Symphony, or E equals MC squared, or mixing coffee and cocoa gets you a great mochaccino. There are so many wonderful things to discover. And without another discouraging thought, you begin to put one foot in front of another, and before you really realize it, you are starting to climb that sandy hill. The further you climb, the more you feel your feet sinking deeper and deeper into the sand. Sometimes it feels like for every 4 steps you take in the climb up the sandy hill, you slide back 3, only accomplishing 1. You continue on and upward, one leg after another, stepping and pushing off as the sand crumbles around your feet. From time to time, you reach down with one hand to brace yourself as you slide backwards, helping yourself by getting your balance and then continuing onward. You are really focused now on climbing, remembering to take deep breaths as you do so. Your body needs the abundance of oxygen, turning it into energy for your journey. Go ahead now and take a long and deep breath in. Hold it in for a short while, and then breathe out all in harmony. You continue climbing. You can really feel your legs working hard, pushing off and moving up. The muscles of the legs are feeling well used. While they feel somewhat sore, it also feels good, for you know they are helping you to get where you want to go. Now, from the exercise of climbing and the heat of the day, you start to feel the perspiration. Your forehead is quite wet, your arms and your body as well. It all begins to drip down off your face, and from time to time, you reach up with your hand and wipe it away from your eyes and from your forehead. Your breathing has become very labored from the non-stop climbing, and the muscles in your legs are really sore now. You look up, and you see that you are only just reaching the halfway mark to the top. Now, your legs are burning and start to shake a little. You decide to take a break, to stop for a little bit, catch your breath, and give your body a short but needed rest. As you're resting, you feel your heart pounding and your legs throbbing, and a voice in your head says, "Forget it. It's too hard. Just go back down and be done with this stupidity. Why continue to put yourself through the uncomfortableness of this climb?" Then, you take a long, deep breath in, all the way down to your lower stomach, and you let it out fully. You take 3 or 4 breaths in like this, and immediately feel yourself start to calm and relax. Then, another voice says, "What if Thomas Edison had to quit on the light bulb? What if the Wright brothers had to quit on testing the prototype for the modern airplane when everyone else said it was impossible? What about walking on the moon, running a 4-minute mile, or the rise of personal computers? Once all of these were thought impossible as well." You realize that all of these are famous examples of people overcoming disbelief. But what about all the times that you shrug off something that you want to do as being impossible? For all you know, you could be stopping yourself from doing something truly groundbreaking, or at the least, having some great memorable experiences. Immediately, you push off and begin to climb again. After the short break, an epiphany, you feel invigorated and recommitted to reaching the top. You climb and you climb with new vigor. Soon again, your breathing becomes labored, and with the sun also climbing higher into the sky, the heat of the day has increased, and you are sweating more now than ever before. Your legs are shaking, and with each step that you take, the muscles are crying for you to stop. You hear the words from one of your teachers in the past saying, "Mind over body, mind over body, mind over body." You continue to climb and have now passed the 3/4 mark. Moving a little slower now, but still claiming distance on the hill. Each foot sliding backwards as you push off. But you can see that you're almost there, almost at the top, and your legs feel as if they are about to give out. Even though your will is strong, your body feels like it isn't. Still, you don't give up. Your head now crests the top of the hill, and you have only a dozen or so more steps to take before you'll be right on top. Seeing the top has given you the extra inspiration that you need to push harder on the last few steps. Now, winded beyond breathing heavy, legs shaking, trying to keep you standing, and wiping the sweat out of your eyes, but you are standing on top. Over towards the other side, you see a few trees and wonder how they got up here. Between the trees there is a wide and stable hammock. You walk over and lie down in the hammock and start to rock slowly. Then, gazing down, beside you there is a table there with an extra large jug of water and a glass right beside it. You pour yourself a glass of water, lay back again in the hammock, and look out over the ocean. Your eyes widen, as you have never really seen the ocean like this. Being higher up, the view is quite stunning. You can see so much more, not only of the ocean, but also of the beach. It seems like you can see forever up and down both ways, and you are now watching the birds flying below you, still continuing to look for their next snack. You never knew how much better your view vantage could be from up here, how much more you could see. So you lay back, simply enjoying the feeling of being relaxed with your newfound experience. You begin to think about how many times you had the mindset that made you believe things were impossible to do, how many times you had simply given up before. You now decide that from this moment on, you will ignore that old mindset. Instead, you will believe in yourself and you will believe in your imagination. You realize that in the past, you may have put far too many self-imposed limitations on yourself by what you think is impossible to do. Now, you are ready to take far greater chances on yourself and keep moving forward. You know that just like climbing that hill today, there will probably be many more surprises about what you are actually capable of doing. And with your new mindset, you'll be ready for whatever comes your way, exploring and experiencing new possibilities that will bring new opportunities, possibilities and opportunities that will deliver new experiences into your life. Soon, it will be time for this meditation to finish. Find yourself coming back with this brand new mindset, looking on the day in a whole new way.